Okay, I feel like the background's messy, but welcome back to Hooktober. I didn't show my face in the last video. I think it would be okay to start the intro with my face in this one. Yeah, welcome back. If you did not see the last Hooktober video, check this up here. That will bring you to the playlist, and there's one video right now, but there's about to be like 4 or 5 new ones. Even though I want to do like 4 videos a month, I feel like 8 videos a month I could do. That's kind of stretching it. I like DIY, I like simple, I like inexpensive but meaningful gifts. You're in the right place, if anything. I did get a new Cricut. I kind of wanted to show that. Am I right? I have my new Cricut. Got the Cricut going, and I'm so excited. I haven't used it. Well, I did my first little project on it. That video will probably be in December. November is Resin. Make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps out this channel, and right now I need more views than anything, so if you could just take a moment and just either watch a playlist or watch a few videos of mine, that would really help. Now let's get to the official pattern. This is what we did last week. This is the Cascade. It's like a nice little, I feel like this is the perfect fall look. I really want to make this angel one because I really want to get it out before the holidays. Here's how I'm going to make a resin, or ring resin for this. I'm going to use this earring mold right here, and all we're going to do is just fill it up with the light cure UV resin. I'm just going to fill it up. Seems to be leveled out pretty good, so now we're just going to cure it a couple of times. This is our ring. That way we have a nice ring that we can use. Okay, so I have a size F hook, as this is a Faucet angel. It's designed by Hazel Jones. It's a 2 out of 4 easy. Finish size approximately 10 inches wide and 12 inches high, which is 25.5 centimeters by 30.5 centimeters. And the yarn is a medium weight size, size 4 yarn, 120 yards or 110 meters. Crochet hook size F or 3.75 millimeters, or size needed for gauge. So this is a 3.75 millimeter. So gauge information in pattern: double crochet and chain 1 9 times equals 4 inches, which is 10 centimeters. So I mixed up 2 different yarns. There's just a plain white yarn like this all throughout, but in there I snuck in a few pieces of a different yarn. You can see like the different darker grays or creams in there. The ring that I made is about 1/2 inch too small. It's supposed to be a 2-inch ring. What we did was a slip knot around our hook. So a slip knot around your hook. Hold your hook like this. Put your hook in. You're going to take your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and we're going to pull through those 2 loops. And you have a join by single crochet. And we're just going to continue to do that. So you're going to insert your hook in the ring, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through. And you do that, we already did 1, 2, so do it 36 more times and go around the ring. We're back. We got 38 stitches on our hook, and it's okay if it kind of like bends or waves or whatever, because it's gonna make it more fluffy. You want this to look fluffy, so you kind of want to force all the stitches to be on there. So if they tend to go around the ring or kind of make an S shape or a ripple shape around the sides, it's fine. We are going to join the last stitch. We're going to put the tail down, and we're going to insert, yarn over, pull through, and you have 2, but you're going to take that one and pull through that one too, and then chain 1. But that chain 1, we're gonna do 20 chains and it will make our left wing. So 1, 2, there's our 21 chains. Mine's a little messy, it's fine. Double crochet in 6 chain from hook. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double crochet. So that means we yarn over, insert in that 6th chain, yarn over, pull through, and you have 3. Yarn over, pull through 1. Feel like it needs to be a little bit, okay. And yarn over, pull through 2. Whatever's after this is going to be a repeat. So chain 1, skip next chain, double crochet in next chain, colon, repeat from start. So chain 1, skip next chain, double crochet in next chain, and you just repeat that across last 3 chains. Chain 1, which is, this is the only time you do chain 1 when you actually finish a stitch. In the last one, I said that I accidentally would chain 1 anytime I crocheted. This time we're doing it on purpose. Chain 1 after you finish that double crochet. And then we're gonna skip the next chain. So we're gonna skip this one. This one's pulled up from our stitch. That's the next one. And then we're gonna work in this one and then do a double crochet in this chain. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, and you have 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, pull through 2 chains, yarn over, pull through the 2, and then we're going to finish off with the chain 1 because we're skipping a stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It said not until 3 stitches left. Chain 1, and to join 1, 2, 3 chains, and you join them at the slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. There's our first part of the wing. It's basically just a ladder type of look. After this, row 1, we're going to do row 2 on the wing, left wing. We're going to chain 3, and we turned. And then we're going to do a double crochet in this one. So there we go. 1, 2. Oh, I forgot to get the thing I was going to show y'all. Okay, so I went on like a shopping spree. I bought this Hobby Lobby. I think I will put it in a haul later on, but y'all kind of get a sneak peek. 7.9 inches by 7.9 inches by 3.27 inches. So if y'all are, you know, that's 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters by 8.3 centimeters. And normally these are like $20 to $30, and I got it for $8. Hobby Lobby has been my go-to store here lately. Put this in here, that way we can pull it and not have it go all over the desk. Let's continue on. So we're gonna do this 7 times, chain 1, and then double crochet in the next one. There we go. We're going above the stitch. All right, we're not doing the gaps, we're going above the stitch. So that stitch right there. We're gonna yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then chain 1, 2, chain 1, and let's see, what is it gonna make us do? Skip next chain. And then we're going to double crochet in the second one. So that way it matches. All right. So that's what it's going to look like. So this one is going to have 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess this counts as an 8 right here. But that was our chain 3. And then double crochet 7 times. And then this one we ended off with a double crochet, not chain 3. That way we could still end up on this side. So row 3, we're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This counts as first double crochet plus a chain 1. Then we're going to turn and double crochet in next double crochet. Row 4, we're going to chain 3, turn and double crochet in the next double crochet and go up. And then we're going to chain 4 and then double crochet down, and we're going to chain 3 and slip stitch in the next 2 single crochet, or the next 2 single crochets on head. So 6 through 8 rows, we're going to repeat that, and repeat rows 4 and 5 once, then repeat 4 once more. This is our left wing. I forgot to tuck this in, but it's okay. We'll probably need to tuck it in somewhere else somewhere. Row 9, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, and then double crochet in the next one, and then chain 1. So we're gonna keep doing that. Yeah, we're gonna chain 3 and slip stitch into that single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, find the next single crochet. The next single crochet is right there. I'm gonna slip stitch. Row 10, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then turn, double crochet in the next one. Okay, so we're gonna keep doing that. I wish it would have just done that all the way through. Again, patterns to me are just funny because some of them it's like they just make it confusing on purpose. Okay, do not finish off. So it says dress. Hopefully this is all connected. So we're going to chain 25. So 1, 2, do the same concept as over here. It's just now shifted to down here. So what it's going to look like is it's going to all come down. It seems like it's pretty much the same thing over and over and over again because it says double crochet and 6 chain like we did at the beginning. So that counts as a double crochet, and then there's this. And then chain 1, and then just like the beginning, you're going to skip next chain and you're going to repeat that. So double crochet in the next chain, chain 1, skip next chain, and repeat. So you want to go this way. You want all these to go that way. So when I get down to here and figure out what we're doing on this part, I'll let you know. When we get down here, you go into the next stitch. So, or you go above the double crochet in the previous. So over this stitch, over this stitch, over this stitch, and you do it 7 times. And then you're going, when you get down here to the last one and there's no more, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch in the next 2 single crochets on head. Row 2 on the dress part, we have our 18 right here. So in each of these double crochets now, we are going to do 2 double crochets in each double crochet across to last space. Okay, so now we're at 36 and we're about to make 37. So chain 1, or skip this chain and go into the next chain and double crochet. There we go. 2, and then, oh, well, then we're going to chain 4. So, and then in row 3 of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, skip next double crochet and double crochet in next double crochet. So skip and then double crochet. Hopefully all that was in frame. But okay, so now we've had our 19 double crochets all the way down. So as you can see, it's like spacey, not spacey, and spacey. And after we finish that little 19th double crochet, we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch in the next 2 single crochets. Row 4, so we're gonna go back, chain 3 and turn. So 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochets in each double crochet across to last double crochet. So we're doubling up again. So yes, we're gonna keep repeating these 2 rows. Okay, so you know how I said I was going to come back anytime that it changed? So, in the row 7, when you get all the way to the down here and you have 19 double crochets, you will slip stitch in the next 2. That's the only difference, is rows 5 and 7. Row 5, you do 1 slip stitch in a single crochet, and row 7 you do 2 or 1 slip stitch in the next 2 single crochets. Row 8, and that's going to be our chain 3, and then 2 double crochets in each double crochet across to last double crochet. And then we are going to start back over at row 3. Okay, so we've repeated rows 3 through 8. We should have 14 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. So when you count it by rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to go back to 3 and just do 3 through 7. One more, just once. And then we'll end off with 19 rows. So I will meet y'all when we get back from finishing those. Now we're going to start on the right wing. So we're going to chain 3, going to turn, going to double crochet in the next double crochet, and then we're going to chain 1 and double crochet. And we're going to repeat that 7 times and leave the remaining 11 unworked down here. Okay, so we did 8, and that's where we stopped, and then or 11 that we will not do. So stopping right here at 8, we're going to chain 4 and then turn, and we're going to do a double crochet in this one, and then chain 1 and then go to the next one, and we're going to do that all the way through. Alright, and then when we get to the end, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to slip stitch on the next single crochet, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn around, and then double crochet and next double crochet, and then chain 1 double crochet and the next one across. So the same thing. So row 4, we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and double crochet and next double crochet, and then chain 1, double crochet and next chain 1, or double crochet and next double crochet across, and then chain 3 and slip stitch into 2 single crochets on the heads. Okay, so we're at the end of chain, or at the end of row 4, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to slip stitch in the next 2 single crochets on the head. So now we're on row 5, so we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to turn, double crochet and next double crochet, and it's pretty much the same thing. So double crochet in this one, and then we're going to chain 1 and double crochet all the way across. Okay, so that's row 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to make sure. 6, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, and then double crochet in the next crochet, or in the next double crochet, and then chain 1, and then another double crochet, and we're gonna do that all the way across. We're at the end of row, is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. And we're going to chain 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to slip stitch in next single crochet on head, so just 1 slip stitch, and then of course repeat rows 5 and 6 twice at end of row 10. Do not finish off, and then we're going to finally do our edging. Okay, the edging is going to be a long one because it's like one continuous paragraph. Like, this is the edging. So I'm going to break it up in pieces. So working in unworked single crochet on the head, single crochet, and next single crochet. Does that make any sense to any of y'all? Working in unworked single crochet on head, single crochet, and next single crochet. Then it says chain 5, single crochet, and next. So when we finished off the 10th row on the wing, we slip stitch in the next single crochet, so we're on a slip stitch. So now we're going to single crochet on the next unworked single crochet. Then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And single crochet in the next single crochet. And we're going to do this 7 times. And then single crochet into that 7 times, working. Okay, then it says colon, working in free loops, which are this is our old chain right here. The loops that we did not use in the chain, we're working on the other side of the chain. So it says working in free loops and in spaces, so even the spaces between double crochets, 3 single crochets in first space. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet in next chain. So there we go, single crochet in the chain, and then single crochet in next space and in next chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Oh lordy. Now there's a cross. So now working in end rows, 5 double crochets in top of row 1. 5, and single crochet in top of next row, 1 single crochet, and 5 double crochets in top of next row, and then single in the next row, and do that 4 times. All right. So that was the end of our wing. Now we're on the dress part. So working in free loops and in spaces across beginning chain of dress, single crochet in next space, and each chain across to last space. So we're doing the same thing that we did up here. So here's the space. I'm going to do a single crochet, and then on the other side of the chain you're going to do another single crochet. So space, chain, space, chain, So we're not ending on the chain, we're ending in the space. So in this corner at the bottom of the dress, we're doing 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then working end of rows, 3 single crochets in next row. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2 single crochets in next row. 1, 2, and then 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then back to 2. 1, 2. We're gonna do that all the way across, and I'll come back when I'm done. All right, so now we're at the end. We just finished the bottom of the dress. Now we're on the other side. 4 single crochets in next space. There's no chain. We're going to do a single crochet above the double crochet. Work in the space. Or single crochet in the double crochet and single crochet in the space. And we're gonna go back and forth alternating. Okay, so this is the row, or this is the end space. Now we're gonna go back to those crosses, and we're gonna work in end of rows, 5 double crochets in top of the row 1, and then single crochets in top of the row of the next one. And we're gonna just repeat that on the wings like we did before. So starting from here, no chaining, just double crochet 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this next space, just single crochet. Now we have an even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Working in stitches and spaces across, row 10 of right wing, single crochet in the next space, and in the next double crochet 7 times. So the same thing we did over here in this space, and then a single crochet in the post or on top of the stitch. It says 7 times. Let's make sure we haven't done that 7 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 single crochets in the next space, and then join with slip stitch to first single crochet. So right here. And then join with slip stitch right here. So that first single crochet before that first loop. Space in the loop in this little valley right here, that's a single crochet, and you're going to slip stitch, and I like to chain 2 and then cut off the top. I'm going to pull it really tight, and you can weave in your ends. And there's our final, is that all the way out? I guess so. There's our final look. That's what it looks like in the end. We finally beat the chicken game. And we finished it perfectly. And I love how this looks so much. So it's definitely like 2 different balls of yarn, but I like that I just threw this one striped or self-striping yarn in the middle. You really can't tell where the 2 different whites are. I don't even think they're different whites. I think it's all the same white. It just had the skein, one of the skeins just had like a self-striping gray or brown cream color in it. So either somebody's gonna think it looks like a stain, or somebody's gonna see that it was self-striping yarn and actually like it. I think it adds a little bit of a dimension in there. I hope this helps somebody to understand patterns more, and I also hope that this helps somebody who can't understand the patterns, you know, just make a beautiful creation. So that's just my purpose of doing this series with this book. I could sit here and do this and give y'all my own rendition of how to do this, but actually being forced to read the pattern and go by the pattern, I've actually enjoyed a whole lot, and way more than I thought I would. So I plan on doing 2 more patterns in this book, one involving a scrubby in the middle of this. I figured I'd do something like this during November, but if I'm doing resin November, we can't do this in November. We gotta do it in October so everybody can do this before the holidays. I'm gonna make December DIY December, so it'll be like DIY December, you get it? I think I got that from Laura DIY. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!